1 year ago, it was New Year's Day, 2021. And after 2 years of making videos and not even posting them, I decided, fuck it. If I keep being a perfectionist, if I continue to let my ego hold me back, I'll never make anything. So I made a video, and another one, and another one. And most of them were terrible, but a few of them were bearable. Eventually, I made so many videos, I broke myself. I burnt out, and it was hard. I still can't even think back to when that happened. I'm still not sure how I made so much in so little time. But I took a month off, and I realized that I needed to pace myself. So when I started up again, I made a trailer. Aloni Season 2. Now I was going to stop going so hard, stop being so tough on myself. I made this mask I'm wearing right now, and I put it on. I branched out, I worked hard, and I made so much. But all of that was nothing compared to the last 30 days. Ever since I was actually acknowledged for my work, recognized, ever since I realized that something I made could actually affect people, that I wasn't an idiot chasing a stupid dream, I've been doubling down. And for weeks now, I've been working and working, grinding and grinding until everything hurt. And then I ground more, and I almost reached that breaking point again. But now, a year in, I'm so happy with how it all turned out. I'm so glad that people actually watch my videos, that anyone would care enough to write in my Twitch chat or leave a heartfelt comment. I save every single one. I had been so alone for so long, and it just feels good to actually be seen. So, I thought I would give myself a minute to look at everything I've done so far and catch you all up on everything I've been doing. So much has changed in the 6 months since I made my channel trailers. So, I thought I would make a new one. This one, Aloni the Bard, Season 3. Instead of making a New Year's resolution or some kind of promise, I'm going to go through my linktree from top to bottom and just talk about the things I like from all the stuff I make. I thought it would be helpful and feel good to look back on everything I've done in the last year, to just talk about what I've actually been doing on this annoying web of content I've been making. And then I'm going to take this video and put it on all my channels. So no matter what happens, as long as some small part of me stays on the internet, I'll never forget my first year of public content. So today, I'm going to talk about my Twitch, Aloni the Bard, my YouTube channels, Aloni, Baloney, Aloni VODs, and Aloni Podcasts, my podcasts, Not So Aloni, and all the little versions of it, my Instagram and my Twitter, and then I'm going to talk about what I think I will do next. Twitch. I started Twitch a few months ago, and when I started, I had no idea what I was doing. I streamed with complete and utter silence of the void, with only my voice in the game. I played Skyrim and Dark Souls 3, and after just a couple streams, I immediately dropped it, not streaming for a few months. I was scared, but at some point, I decided to get serious. I started with 2 days a week, then 3. I added music. I played instruments at the start. I got better and better, until, bam, people actually showed up. Mim tweeted about the video I made, and that was the spark that let people in. For months, I had been streaming to no one, pretending someone was there. But that day, when I was about to give up, when I was going to end the stream, I decided to go just a little longer, and that's the day I really started streaming. Now, I still stream 3 days a week, but I do multiple streams per day. I push my limits, go as far as I can go. I do different stuff. Yeah, I have my regular games like Dark Souls and Hades, but I also have an experimental D&D show where I play D&D alone, a show that no one has ever tried and probably never will again. I play VR games and I try weird stuff out, playing games that no one would watch, and I couldn't be happier with how my Twitch has become. If I had to pick the best streams, I'd say I enjoy the VR stuff the most. People come into the Dark Souls streams a lot, and my D&D show is incredibly fun for me to play, and the few times people showed up, they really liked it. YouTube. I feel like I'm always overextending on YouTube. I started with essays about games and movies I liked, theories and stuff like that. But back then, I didn't even show my pretty face. Eventually, I was burning out, and I was gonna quit. But I had this second channel, this B channel, Baloney, where I put weird stuff I made. Stuff I didn't think people would like. And of course, that's the one that blew up. So Riku, 10 years later. A title that only makes sense to me, considering the game is 20 years old at this point. I was making a ton of videos on Kingdom Hearts on my other channel, Aloni. I wanted to explain the entire series. And then I realized there's something I wasn't talking about. Something I was scared to talk about. So I threw a video together in an hour and popped it on Baloney. And boom! It exploded. It's been 10 years since I even thought about Souriku. But when Kingdom Hearts 3 came out, I was heartbroken. Something that mattered to me so much when I was younger suddenly came back into my mind and affected me a lot more than I thought it would. So, after the video blew up, I kept making essays on both channels. I honestly can't remember how I even did that. But it burnt me out, and for almost 2 months, I didn't make anything. But I came back, and I said I would only make 1 essay a week. Aloni, my main channel, became a highlight channel that no one watches, and they shouldn't, because it's not good. And Baloney became what it is today. Then, I made the Mim video, and finally, I felt validated and seen for the first time. And now I'm happy with all of it. If I had to pick a video that I like, I love the movie edits. I know no one cares that I take movies and completely fix them, but I really like fixing disappointing movies, and I'm still going to do them even though they risk my entire channel and nobody watches them. They're for me. I can't wait to sit down one day and watch all these movies I fix and be incredibly disappointed in how bad I edited them in a week. Podcasts. I love my podcast, but other people don't really care. The few people who do download it, it's not the same connection. On YouTube, you immediately have feedback. On podcasts, you don't get any feedback. So for weeks now, I've been grinding my ass off, re-editing all 40 podcasts, trying to make them better for YouTube, transcribing them, adding colorful subtitles, trying to fix some of the old editing. And I'm almost done. Just 6 more, and it's over. My suffering is over. But I love the podcasts. The simplest way to explain them is I sit down with a few old friends I still have over Discord, and I write something, or we play D&D. Every week, we make another story, either by myself, with a friend, or by playing D&D. And at the end of every month, I make it real. I take the stories we made, write them down, and I act them all out. I do a table read, something I wish I always could have done, where I see what works and what doesn't work. And I am so happy with how they turned out. It's pretty cringy, and I warn people in every podcast, but I like it. So yeah, season 1 of my podcast is done. And in a week or so, all the episodes are going to be on my YouTube channel. I wanted to have them done by now, but they took way longer than I thought. I would say I like the table reads the most, but there's some really good shows we made. Kingdom Hearts the TV show, the 3rd Avatar TV show, sci-fi movies like Space Camelot and Salem 2099. I fixed Doctor Who. I wrote 12 video game movies in a half an hour. It's a good time. I wish more people watched them, but I think I'll keep making them. As long as it doesn't slow everything else down, these podcasts are a ton of work, and they really do affect my other stuff. Instagram and Twitter. I actually had an Instagram before I did YouTube. I was making videos, but I wasn't posting them. And the whole time, I was making art and editing and working on my D&D book and editing. And I needed a place to show off. So I had an Instagram, Aloni BTS. And I said to myself, I'll post every 2 days. And I kept it up. For a year straight, I posted every 2 days until I made my YouTube channel. Then my Instagram withered and died. But now, I try to post after my streams, so if I'm not horribly exhausted, I can put up pictures of the stream, any art I made at the time, screenshots when I really like a video I made. I think it's fun. And yeah, I have a Twitter, @AloniTheBard. I just made it at first so I could thank Mim for, tweeting about me and changing my life. But then I realized that I could tell people what's going on. So if I miss a video, or I just finished a big stream, or I just started one, or I hit a big milestone, I could tell people stuff. I hate Twitter, and I try to use it as little as possible. It's very addictive and dangerous, and people on there usually aren't very nice. But when you do internet stuff, you need a Twitter. It's important, I guess. But what's next? Well, once I finish all these podcasts, I'm going to fix all my old streams and put them on my VOD channel. There's only 3 on there right now, and I really need to fix all those other ones. I'm like 30 streams in at this point. I'm going to re-edit another movie, and I'm going to eventually finish reading this entire Kingdom Hearts novel collection I bought, all 1,200 pages, so I can make another Souriku video. And I really like the VTubers I love videos. I think it helps a lot of people. They learn stuff while finding out about new VTubers. I can talk about something deep while also talking about someone I like. Anyway, thank you for watching this video. I always felt weird making videos like this where I talk about myself. It feels self-absorbed, but I think I needed this. It's hard to remember why you make stuff, and you get so caught up in the grind, you forget to breathe and look back. Anyway, As always, thanks for listening. Bye. This video is gonna be so late. I fucking overslept. Oh my god. Alright. Okay. It's what? What time is it? Oh my god, it's 8:30. Oh my god, I'm so screwed. Okay. Alright. Bye.